All right, let's just dive in, shall we? Let's see what's up. Lot of clown emojis. Our ratio's not looking good. And then somehow we got middle finger emojis. I didn't even know we could do that. All right. Well, bug fixes. Fix issue where blocked attack could pass through the shield. Fix issue where some weapons could bypass shield guards and deal damage. Big if true. Big if true. Extremely big if true. But I don't believe it. Don't believe it. But maybe, who knows? Fix issue where the post block animation could be skipped. So I think this is the block stun. And I think this is skipping the block stun with desync block is what they're trying to say. I think they're talking about desync block. Maybe they fixed desync block. Maybe they fixed blocking as a whole. I mean, hey, you know what? I will give it to Iron Mace if they manage to, in one patch, fix blocking entirely. Like, that will be actually massive. That will be huge for the game. Insane. All right. Fix issue where repeatedly pressing the block key could result in consecutive block attempts. Okay. So people basically were using tapping block to get desync blocks off, basically. You would like just tap the block, and on their screen they would block it, but on your screen you wouldn't even get the block stun because it was a previous block that you already released and blocked again. Fix issue where excessively fast parry animations could occur when inputting multiple rapid attacks. Excessively fast parry animations could occur when inputting multiple rapid attacks. Huh? I have no idea what that means. No clue. Not a clue. I don't know what that means at all. Maybe there's something about like parrying reposting that I'm not too sure of. They nerfed parrying after a longsword M1, so it's not quick at all. Excessively fast parry animations could occur when inputting multiple rapid attacks. It says inputting multiple rapid attacks. It doesn't seem like animation canceling your M1, but we'll see. We'll test everything next stream. It's too late for me to go like test everything now. Let's see. Fix issue where warlocks phantomized Druid's dreamwalk effects did not prevent damage from traps. Okay, whatever. I thought that was intended since that's literally been in the game since warlock released. Fix issue where if Druid died in animal form spectated in the body, the corpse would appear to keep moving. Weird. Fix issue where changes made to spells in the lobby might not be saved. Okay. Fix issue where sorcerers could exit the map using electric dash Inferno's drain module. Okay. Fix issue where players' position would appear to shift suddenly near the training dummy in the ruins barbican module. Fix issue where zombies would move along unnatural paths in the ruins fallen forest module. Fix issue where the roof module and ruins center module would become visible from other modules. Fix issue where some walls would display incorrectly in the crypts, the great walkway module. Okay. Fix issue where players in rat form could exit the map in the Ice Abyss Charnel House module. Another patch, another Druid escaping the map fix. Actually, it's more like another patch, another electric dash and Druid escaping the map fix now. Fix issue where down staircases would not display properly in the minimap. Fix issue where shadow served objects in the dungeon would flicker continuously. Fix issue where monsters would disappear at a distance, but their shields would appear to remain floating. Okay, I've seen that. I'm gonna stop saying fix an issue, and we're just gonna I'm gonna save my voice. So fix an issue from everything forward until I stop saying bug fixes. Sound effects of murder of crows would persist even after a party member moved out of the range. Players would get stuck on skeleton corpse while moving. Lower body of the banshee could appear invisible. Interesting. Sound effect of demon imp's healing pattern could loop around nearby monsters. Demon imp's healing effect might not apply properly. High roller dungeon elite dreadspine would only drop rare items. Yeah, his loot will suck. Item moved the utility slot from the inventory could briefly appear in an empty space on the map. That's weird. Maybe that's why that's happening. Moving items in the utility slot while holding a teammate's heart can prevent interaction with the sacrificial altar. Interesting. Be sure VFX could appear delayed to other players. Trio party, a spectator might automatically switch to another player for their current target escape. New chat messages might not auto scroll in the chat window. Player was spectating after dying or escaping, and their target quit the game in the down room. The results screen might not appear. Reward claim button on the leaderboard remained active even after the season ended. Random results might not display in the results screen. Non-tradable items can be listed on the marketplace. Weird. How long has that been going on? Certain languages could cause the Square UI to expand abnormally. Lol. Golden leggings from the leathersmith service did not apply intended movement speed modifier. What was the golden leggings modifier? Anybody know? All right, we're done with bug fixes. Let's check out the game updates. Pretty bad clown ratio. It's not looking good, but we'll see. Game updates. Twitch drops are coming soon. More details refer to the announcement official website. Yeah, they announced Twitch drops. Yeah, it's gonna be on June 26th. Wait, that's today. So I will be streaming drops later today. Golden legs are -7. Were or are? What was it before they changed it? Alright, the Awakened Mummy Boost event has begun. Sorry, what? Awakened Mummy Boost? Awakened Mummy Boost? What is that, bro? I guess we'll find out. Range and Ranger, okay. I guess they were -8, gotcha. Discounts applied to bandages and potions purchased from the merchants. Okay. We keep discounting potions and bandages. Doubled the collector's buyback price for certain treasures, okay, you make more money. New cosmetic items released. 1 new race and 2 new emotes, you say. Alright, okay. We're not gonna play, but we're definitely gonna log in and check that out. We're definitely gonna log in and check that out. Hold on. But we're gonna check it out after I read all the patch notes. I was just firing up Blacksmith so I can start the update. Oh, it's maintenance period. Never mind. Wait. I didn't even read the first note. Hold on. Patch notes 40 minutes, 3 hours. Never mind. We are not checking that. We will check it next time I play. My bad, guys. In-game party system added. You can now invite players to a party by pressing Y when you meet them in the dungeons. Hell yeah. That is awesome, actually. I love it. Very cool. Big Iron Mace W right here. Right there. Massive. So you can form your own parties in match to fight trios. That's freaking awesome. Solo, duo, and trio modes have been unified. Try entering the game with a pre-made party or use the in-game party system. Okay, so no more solos or duos, only trios. Added maintenance notice pop-up. Okay, so I guess you get a pop-up maintenance coming. New feature added to display PvP attacker information in the adventure results screen. Okay, cool. I assume it's going to tell you who attacked you. Random matchmaking has been disabled, so you will no longer be matchmaking with random people. You will have to, if you're solo, you cannot matchmake with other solos. You have to go in the dungeon and find your own teammates. Let's be honest, people using random matchmaking more often than not were backstabbers, and they were just going to kill you and take your stuff. At least this way, you might be able to VoIP with someone and team up with them. I think it's a big W. Random modifiers removed. Okay, so random modifiers removed, gone, poof. Like tears in the rain, they have disappeared. They're gone. Random modifiers, done. A combination W and L. I do not like that they have removed random modifiers. But I think the random modifiers were out of control. And let's see, like, you may took your stuff at random matchmaking and be brought back to you eventually. Yeah, but they still kill you. Anyways, the random modifiers should have like affected more PvP. I have like 3 different videos where I talk about this, where I like talk about like how modifiers should be expanded upon for PvP or PvE and not really affect PvP. But anyways, like I said, I got a video about that. Not a big deal. We're not going to get on to that. We're just continuing the patch notes. You can now move and equip, and drop items in your inventory on the resting state. Thank God, man. That's good. Except for items that require casting time to equip. Okay. Added new merchants, Huntress and Nightmare Mummy. Bro, how many merchants we get in this game? It's crazy. So many merchants. Have you guys noticed this game has like a crazy amount of merchants? Destroying unreinforced doors is now solely dependent on the impact power of a weapon. Weapon is no longer restricted by class or needing to equip the crush perk. So, Halberd is now going to be destroying doors, right? So Wormhole and Halberd are gonna be like Francesca axes can break doors again. You sure? They might not have enough impact power. Mini wipe, yeah, we have a mini wipe. Quest not reset, but your inventory was reset. Okay. So Wormhole and probably Double Axe and Halberd should be able to break doors, crush. Okay. When kills occur due to special conditions, transformations, or perks, the kill log will more accurately display the reason. Okay. Random dungeon system is applied to the Ice Cavern and Ice Abyss. Okay, Ice Cavern's no longer is random now. That's not great. Can you dance for us? No, I'm reading patch notes right now. If you see that, I'm going. I'm reading the patch notes. But where is that? Cool boss rooms restored in ruins and goblin caves. Were they restored? What do you mean restored? I don't know what this means, because I mean we already had dual boss, right? Oh. Huh? Yeah, I don't know what that means. Boss rooms are now interlinked again. Okay, cool. So maybe they'll always be in the same spot on the map, but the map will be random. That's pretty cool. I mean, maybe. When does Church Trust become available? In 18 hours. 18 hours. I'll be streaming tomorrow and I'll do Church Drops. Makes sense to build a random around the boss rooms. I did miss interlink fights, yeah. The random dungeon system has been upgraded, so fixed modules will always appear on specific maps. Cool. Sounds good. Cross Mountain now features a blood freeze mechanic to discourage camping in high altitude areas. So Cross Mountain has frost crows, basically frost crows. You go up too high, you get frost crows. Blocking buffs here, yeah, I'm skeptical, but yeah, it'd be cool if they actually did it. Extraction point timings have been rebalanced. Okay, I don't know what that means. Maybe they appear later, maybe they appear earlier, who knows? Darkstorm Circle has been removed from high roller dungeons. Thank God, Darkstorm is the worst thing in the world. Previously removed fixed extraction points have been restored in the high roller dungeons. Okay. All character skills, except for Rogue's Pickpocket and Wizard Magic Lock, are allowed in adventure mode. Okay. What else? What other? Was there any skills that were banned besides this? Dungeon recovery is now only enabled for adventure mode. Whatever. Who cares? I don't care. Whatever. Doesn't matter. In adventure mode, players who follow their death will now be eligible for dungeon recovery. Okay, cool. Wait, adventure mode. I thought they removed PvE mode. No? Huh. I guess they... I thought they were gonna remove PvE mode in this patch. Levitation. Oh, okay. Levitation is a spell, not a skill. Although Magic Lock's a spell. Is this skills? I don't know, bro. The amount of each sub-boss monster spawns in the ruins have been rebalanced. More? More would be cool. I'd be down with more. Health for the Cave Troll Cyclops has been increased. Interesting. Very interesting. Wonder why. Maybe because trios only? Must be, right? Like, they're just rebalancing the health pools for trios because trio Cyclops is a joke. And Cave Troll trios is actually hell. Cave Troll and a trio and three-man team is actually hell. It's either a solo Cave Troll and Spider-Man three-man. The attack patterns for the Skeletal Swordman Common Elite have been adjusted. Oh god, who knows what that means. The attack patterns for the Skeletal Swordsman Common Elite have been adjusted. I just want to point out that it says Swordsman here, and I thought it was not a typo, but in the game, he's called Skeleton Swordman. There's no S. There's no second S. He's called Skeletal Swordman. And I thought it was intended. But no, now I learned it's literally just been a typo since the game's actually been like in playtests. And it's never been like Swordsman two-handed guy. I don't know. Maybe there's Swordman and Swordsman, who knows? At this point, how many skeletons we got? Who knows? Gathering Hell is now divided by language instead of server regions. Supports input in language other than English. Gotcha. Skelly dude. Updated low violence option for significantly more blood from the game. Okay. VFX blood exchange and morale boost. VFX for Holy Aura, Druid, Sun and Moon, Life Bloom. They're no longer visible in the darkness. Oh. I thought that was like supposed to be the... Oh, whatever. That was like the point, right? You run auras, but then the downside is people can see you in the dark. Oh well. VFX for Rogues, Rupture, Cutthroat, Ambush, and Hide. So I thought that was like a form of skill expression. Oh well. VFX for Ale. Rank color has been added to the adventure results screen. Improved sound effects be provided with a new message in the lobby and dungeon. UI updated with entering these dungeons. Improved pop-up UI in the lobby. Okay. Okay, here we go. We're now reaching the balance updates. Alright, classes. Vigor scaling has been adjusted, reducing overall max health base values. I think we're going back to 100 health for fighter and like 84 health for wizard. That's my guess. Damage multipliers for each body part have been updated as follows. Head. 150 to 200% damage. Body, 100 to 125% damage. Arm, 80 to 100% damage. Hand, 50 to 100% damage. Are you kidding me? No way. Legs, 60 to 75. Foot, 50 to 75. What is this? What is all of this? What was the point of doing any of this? What was the point of changing this? None of this makes sense. By the way, I just want to let you guys know, if you change the head damage reduction from damage increase from 150 to 200%, you're nerfing helmets across the board. Just want you to know. So the way helmets work, are when you have helmets in the game, like say you're wearing like a leather cap, right? Got 11 headshot damage reduction. It's not 11%. It's not like 150 and then multiplied by like 0.89. No, it's 150 minus 11. So it's 139 is the headshot damage you take. Now, if you wear a leather cap, instead of 200, you're taking 189. That's how headshot damage reduction works in this game. If you're wearing a Hound Skull with 23 headshot damage reduction, you used to have 122% headshot damage taken. Now, you're wearing a Hound Skull with 200% headshot damage increase. You will now be taking 178% headshot damage. So increasing the headshot damage bonus to 200% basically made helmets less effective across the board because it's less of a percentage decrease. Also, why are we making hand shots do 100% damage? Why are we making arm shots do 100% damage? Why does the body do 125? This doesn't make any sense. We are literally just lowering the skill gap by making poorly placed attacks do more damage across the board. Doesn't make any sense to me. Like what? Legs and feet are doing the same damage bonus? Hands and arms are the same? What's that all about? There's no way. That's crazy, bro. Okay. Counterattack's movement speed bonus changed from 10 to 5%. Wow, they just killed counterattack? They literally just took counterattack out back and shot it. Sprint's movement speed bonus changed from 15 to 10%, which means sprint will now give you 10% movement speed bonus, 7% move speed bonus, and 3% move speed bonus. They actually just killed sprint too. They killed counterattack and sprint. Wow, they just crushed fighter. Anyways, we'll see how the rest of the classes go. Maybe all classes got nerfed. So fighter counterattack got nerfed. Fighter's super slow now. Because you can't stack move speed either in the plate armor. So yeah, fighter's gonna be real slow now. All right, barbarian. Strength changed from 25 to 20. Resourcefulness buffed 7 to 12. This is actually a revert of a barbarian buff from like a year ago, by the way. This is how barbarian stats used to be. Rage movement speed bonus changed from 12 to 7%. So barbarians just got crushed, by the way. Savage Roar's movement speed reduction 5 to 2.5%. I don't even know why Savage Roar even has movement speed reduction still. Achilles strike duration changed from 2.5 to 3%. This is a buff. These are all nerfs. Barbarian got crushed. Barbarian actually got like suplex by Iron Mace. Like they got hit hard. Yeah, Barb and Fighter, the two melee classes, got absolutely obliterated. Achilles strike got a minor buff. Rogue base vigor changed from 10 to 6. Base agility 21 to 25. Base dex from 25 to 20. Base resourcefulness 20-25. Rogue got a massive nerf. Rogue got a massive nerf. Rogue got super nerfed. Rogue is slightly faster, they attack slower, and they got more resourcefulness. They are a much more glass cannon now. In fact, I think they have less vigor than Wizard, right? Yeah, they got obliterated. Yeah, Rogues get one shot in the hand now. Yeah, Rogues got crushed. Wow. So just so we're clear, these are the three melee classes in the game, and they all got gutted. Okay, that means fine. Honestly, big L nerfing Fighter and Barbarian, but Rogue nerf big W. Rogue got snapped out of existence. We'll see how it goes. Ranger backstep count reduced from 2 to 1. This has been a long time coming. I'm so glad they did it. That being said, the fact that these three classes got gutted and Ranger only got his backstep reduced is hilarious. They removed true damage too. Rogue is actually just unusable now. Rogue is generally just unusable. Stat nerf's gonna be Bard nerf. Best class in the game, I don't know. Not one Bard nerf. Best class in the game. Probably, yeah, you might be right. Because Bard has all his buffs and gear got nerfed, and Bard was already really good at base gear. Shriek of Weakness is better in base kit than any other song. Like, it's insane. And then Bard has all the other buffs. Ranger got hand fed. Yeah, this is not like it's a big Ranger nerf, but Ranger is actually going to be scary. Anywho, Warlock anti-magic resistance changed from 25 to 15%. This makes perfect sense because of the gear nerf. So this makes perfect sense. Blood Pack's armor rating and magic resist bonus changed from 30 to 50 each. So Blood Pack, Demon Form actually got a buff, but Demon Form isn't as good because gear got nerfed. When a Warlock uses Blood Pack, they all be considered Demon Race. Oh, so demon stuff works on them now. Interesting. Mortal Lament has been changed to prevent death from self-inflicted damage after transforming into a demon using Blood Pack. Oh, that's cool. That's pretty neat. Hey, that's pretty neat. I think that's pretty cool. Exploitation Strike duration changed from 4 to 6 seconds. That's a big buff. Phantomized movement speed bonus changed from 5 to 10% Y. Evil Eye can be used again. Wow, Warlocks are around the world celebrate. So Warlocks actually got a pretty big buff. Like, so Warlocks got this nerf, and well, this is not a buff, but the rest of this is a buff. Evil Eye was unchanged. How do you know? You haven't played the game yet. Same as it was 2 years ago. Servers aren't up yet. They buff them so hard because you can't get any stats anymore. Warlock can still get +3 all attributes, right? Which is really good considering that's a massive change over base kit, right? So +3 all attributes actually isn't that big of a deal when the rest of your gear has plus all attributes on it. But when your gear cannot have plus all attributes on it, plus all attributes, +3 attributes is massive on Warlock. Evil Eyes and test server, I gotcha. Evil Eye is just like Eye of Kilrog from World of Warcraft. You poop out a little eyeball, and then you like look at, like, it's a little skull bat, and you just look through its eyes. You just stand there, and your point of view goes to the skull bat. Use it to ride up a corner. Interesting. All right, Druid. Nature's healing no longer scales with magical healing. Shapeshift mastery, magical damage bonus penalty changed from 50 to 25. Rush's stack count reduced from 2 to 1 and cooldown reduced from 20 to 18 seconds. Okay, so they nerfed cat form. Nature's tough duration changed from 12 to 8 seconds. Restore duration changed from 12 to 8. The heal amount changed from 30 to 20. All right, so they just Thanos snap Druid. Druid's out of the game. Druid just got crushed. Okay. Druid got, like, they also just like suplex Druids. This is the biggest Druid nerf that we've ever had. They absolutely crushed Druid, because you have to understand as well that, like, Druid scales a lot with gear. Well, with the gear got nerfed, so yeah, Druid went the way of Old Yeller, just like Rogue. Big W, yeah. Okay, the cooldown of Sorcerer spells updated to the following formula. Tier times 3 plus 9. I'm thinking. So previously it was tier times 4. So now like Wind Blast will have like a 9-second cooldown instead of a 4-second cooldown. Time Distortion, cooldown increase change from 3 to 2x. Okay. Time Distortion debuff reduced from 6 damage to 5 seconds. Action speed bonus per stack 6 to 5. Move speed bonus change from 2 to 1. Okay. Damage per fire arrow changed from 8 to 7. Why was this? Who knows why that was made. This is a big buff. This is a big nerf. This is a big. It's a buff. So that means fire arrow with time distortion is now going to take 24 seconds to come back as opposed to 12 seconds before. Okay. Yeah, fire arrow's 12 seconds. Yeah, so Sorcerer got a big nerf. The Sorcerer needed a nerf. They needed a nerf. Sorcerer needed a nerf. They were too strong. Especially at high gear. Base kit Sorcerer wasn't that good. So I'm actually kind of curious how it's gonna go. Alright. Reduce the weapon damage gap. I have literally no idea what this means. Maybe the weapon damage is you get higher quality weapons. Fire is 6 seconds pre-patch. Shouldn't it be 4 seconds? Should be 4 seconds. It was tier times 4. If I'm not mistaken. New armor rating curve and new armor rating stats for regular armor pieces. We'll have to see what this means. It could be up, it could be higher, it could be lower. I think it's higher. I think they're going to go with higher because you don't scale armor and you don't get armor rolls anymore. Improve the underlying hit detection system when blocking with a shield. Oh my god, guys. Are they actually fixing shields? This is the second time they've talked about fixing shields. They fixed it up. They talked about fixing shields up here. And now they're talking about down here. Did they actually fix blocking? Because that would be massive. Big dub. Players can no longer raise their shield again before fully lowering it. W. Tapping block was kind of cringe. Let's be honest. Improve the animation and collision of several weapons, including the club, flange mace, lantern, shield, buckler, and ceremonial staff. Okay. No more phasing through longsword. I don't know. They said blocking with a shield, not with a longsword. Added adjusted more hit detection, damage zone, more attacks, more consistent several weapons using the Bardiche, battle axe, crystal sword, double axe, flange mace, hatchet, horseman's axe, morning star, spear, wizard staff, zwiner, warmaul. These were all weapons famous for going through blocks. So except for the battle axe, I don't know why it's on there, and the double axe. But the rest of these were famous for going through blocks. So and damage zone make more attacks more consistent. So we'll see. I think these are. I think this is talking about these are going through blocks. They're going to fix the hitboxes. Will you test shield blocking on servers right away? No. Too late. It's almost 1 o'clock in the morning for me, guys. I have to get up in 6 hours. And I haven't even gotten like ready for bed or put shorts out or anything. It reduced Morningstar's range. Probably not. Just the counterattack damage multipliers for longsword, lantern, shield, flute. Counterattack damage multipliers. So how much you want to bet that longsword, lantern, shield, and flute are all being gutted? How much you want to bet? How much you want to bet? Longsword, lantern, shield, and flute are all being absolutely gutted. 100% gutted. Yeah, I bet longsword riposte is being nerfed, which is interesting because they didn't buff it. Demon Lock is gutted. No, it was buffed. What are you talking about? Demon Lock got a giga buff. You counterattack with a flute? Yeah, I have some shorts on it. Riposte now heals. All magic and warlocks again. 0 magical healing warlock. I mean, you can wear the magical healing gear, bro. Show me. We can't play the game right now. It's down. Down for maintenance. You explain the Sorc nerfs? No, you gotta go back in the VOD, bro. I get it. We gotta move on. I already been through it. Alright, B. So I'm assuming longsword got crushed. Unequipped bows will now be unloaded upon first entering the dungeon. Okay. All daggers, weapon damage decreased by 2. Warmaul damage decreased by 2. Battle axe damage decreased by 2. I don't know what battle axe ever did to anybody. Double axe weapon damage decreased by 1. Morningstar move speed decreased by 5. So it's gonna be minus 25 now. Warhammer move speed decreased by 5. Okay. So it's minus 25, I assume. Longsword weapon damage increased by 2. Wow. Except longbow weapon damage increased by 2. Why? Morningstar Warhammer are minus 15. No, they're not. No way. No, they're not. It's going to be minus 25, dude. There's no way they made Morningstar minus 15 and Warhammer minus 15. It'll be minus 25. All right, longbow got a damage buff. I don't know why. Crossbow got a damage buff. Why are we buffing range weapons? Okay, whatever. Windless crossbow weapon damage increased by 4. Why? Why are we doing that? Iron Mace. Excuse me? Why are we increasing windless crossbow damage and why are we increasing the damage of the three most meta range weapons? They want to emulate Tarkov. Yeah, because remember, they didn't nerf Ranger except for backstab. Okie dokie. Pavis movement speed penalty changed from minus 25 to minus 50. Impact resist 2 to 3. Warhammer armor pen reduced from 20 to 10. Wow. Why did they crush Warhammer? That was like the thing it did. Why did they... What did they do to Warhammer? What did Warhammer do to deserve the massive nerf? Got 2 nerfs. Works the skill, so Ranger might not be so bad. Who knows? Wait, might not be so bad. Ranger's gonna be good. What do you mean, not so bad? Ranger's gonna be crazy good. What are you talking about? He's gonna be wake up to this, but they buff Flange Mace. AP combo with Lantern Shield, but they just run Flange Mace with it, or Morningstar. Anyways, adjust the primary attributes of many crafted items. Okay, so we'll see how that has to go. PDR nerf, HP nerf, range damage increase. I know, isn't that crazy? That's crazy, dude. Ranger's eating for sure. Oh, absolutely. Wizard was untouched. Wizard gonna be I think Wizard gonna be okay. People are gonna cry about lack of true damage, but everybody got nerfed. Wizard's gonna be nerfed for HP, but Wizard also, like, people are gonna die in like one fireball. Warhammer adjusted primary attributes, adjusted the crafting recipe, civil craft to ghost dust bag. Was about to remove the previous boss summoning craft recipes. Okay. We didn't need the boss summon stuff anymore. No true is detrimental for Wiz. Yes, detrimental for everybody. Wizard's not special. Can't play anyways, you're a solo player. You can play. Alright, welcome to the semi-wipe. All your previous items in gold have been reset. We have also reset your triumph level, so you have the opportunity to earn additional bluestone shards. Hey, that's nice. Adventure Rake leaderboard is concluded. For the season, new leaderboard will not start until EA Season 7. Quest progression has not been reset. For the semi-wipe, we have added a guest merchant with several all-purpose quests to keep advanced players busy. All-purpose quests, interesting. For the remainder of the season, finally, the new arena rank season will start in July 11. Okay. No healing for Warlock. Just wear the occultist hood and the healing gloves. You'll be alright. I spent almost all of my Warlock time playing, running like basically minimal magical healing, and it's functional, guys. It's not a big deal. It's really not a big deal. It's gonna be harder, but you just can't crutch on it as much. Evil Eye back, game fixed, true. Alright. Semi-wipe is not a wipe to introduce new content, yeah, but a mid-season reset of specific balance parameters introduce a oh my god, my words. I'm like crazy hungry, it's hard to talk. Introduce a substantial shift in the design direction of the game. Actual content-specific wipe is scheduled to occur later this summer with the start of EA Season 7 late August. Instead, the semi-wipe focuses on addressing balance and modifications to data and supporting features, with a specific focus on the following 5 points. I ran out of water. Instead, the semi-wipe, the 5 points. Power gear gap. Battles shouldn't feel hopeless just because of the difference in the grade of gear. Loot value balance. At the same time, upgrade to higher gear shouldn't feel worthless either. Combat feel balance. We want skills and tactics to have a little more influence on the outcome of combat and fix things that feel off in combat. Bro, 200% damage headshots and 125% body shots is wild. Crazy. It's crazy. Class balance and build variety. The outcome of battle shouldn't feel hopeless based purely on class matchups. Ranger's gonna dominate. I'm telling you guys, Ranger's gonna dominate. 125 in body legit makes no sense. Yeah, neither does 100% damage on hand hits. It's crazy. You know what? Actually, Wizard might actually be nerfed. Because if Wizard lands a headshot fireball, they're instantly dead. But Wizard normally lands like explosions and zaps and splash fireballs, which are all like splash damage. Then they're not affected by the increase of the increased hit zones. Ice Spike eating good though. Oh my god, my voice is going away. Ranger's always one of the best, not the best trios class. Oh yeah, Ranger gonna be in every team. They already were, but Ranger's gonna be dominating the game, like usual. Wizard can fireball your hand, you get full damage. Yeah. All right. Dungeon party composition dynamics. Finally, there should be ways to survive either through combat or strategy when a person doesn't have the luxury of entering the dungeons with the full party. We also want the dungeons to feel dangerous for everyone, not just the casual outnumbered players. So I do think the teaming up in the dungeon with other solos is a massive W. Most ranger weapons got buffed too. Yeah, no, yeah, absolutely. It's just gonna be rangers running double range weapon, and it's gonna be they're gonna open with windlass, and if the windlass hits you in the head or the chest, you're dead. You're done. The fight's over. Head or chest hit, you're dead. It's gonna be how it's be. If you're basically any class with a windlass headshot, you're dead. But if a chest shot, the fight's still gonna be over. You're gonna be like basically one shot with your other range weapon. Ranger gonna be real good. All right. Semi-weapon chooses the basic systems that begin to address the above points. We have currently removed the previous random modifiers from items as they were a largest contributor to gear gap. Please note that although random modifiers have been reduced for the start of the second semi-wipe, we may consider a different iteration during the many tests we have planned for the remainder of the season. We feel we may make them work with our balance compliance. We've also adjusted the curve formulas of the attributes so the primary modifiers on the items make them feel like an upgrade without going too far. Okay, we'll have to see how the curve changes. Double windlass ranger incoming. You don't need double windlass. It's just gonna be windlass plus survival bow, windlass plus crossbow, or windlass plus longbow. If you land the first windlass shot, the fight's over, bro. Pv's still up now. They didn't nerf multi-shot. Yeah, they didn't nerf crossbow mastery or... Sheesh, yeah. Oof. Oh my god, guys. Working the dungeon, press Y. Nice. Large scale adjustment of the armor and damage curves have been normalized. The durability... Wait. Damage curves have normalized the durability of characters, leading to less extreme and baffling combat results. Okay. Changes to the hitbox modifiers also give greater emphasis to attack precision. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. All right, hold on. We're going to read this again. This is what bothers me. Sorc should be 10 to 15 strength and 25 to 20 will. Absolutely. Absolutely. Anyways. Changes to the hitbox modifiers also give greater emphasis to attack precision, giving much improved combat feedback. That's not true at all. Okay, we improved headshot damage reduction, headshot damage bonus, but we gave damage bonus to every other body part, including hands and feet. Hands and arms both take 100% damage now, and torso shots take 125. What are we talking about? This is crazy, man. No. This is literally my biggest issue with the patch. Headshots are 200% damage now, which means helmets are worthless. Chest hits are 125% for some reason. Hand hits and arm hits are 100% damage. And then legs and feet are 75%. It's crazy. This literally only rewards bad aim. You don't even have to aim anymore. Who cares about headshots? Go for the chest, bro. Because you know what? When headshot damage reduction was 150, the Hound Skull reduced headshot damage by 23%, which means your headshots dealt 122% damage. No. Sorry, Sorry, 127% damage to a fighter. Now you just shoot him in the torso, and there's no helmet reduction. It's just 125% damage. Same as a headshot pre-patch. Anyways, here, give me a second. I'm gonna take off my hoodie. I'm like sweating. I'm hungry. We're back. Yeah, the hit zone changes were really bad. I think it's a big L, but we'll test them out and we'll see how it goes. Random modifier has been removed. Sorry, I lost where I was. Rework on the underlying blocking system also significantly improves the precision of shields and parrying. We'll see how that goes. That might be a huge W for longsword, but I don't know. Here's the thing about longsword. Longsword buff by 2, Lamau. Longsword riposte nerf though. Lantern shield, longsword, and flute riposte. All giga nerfed. Triple ranger meta, probably. So here's the thing. Well, I'm gonna finish reading it. This rework of armors and weapons, along with adjustments, several perks and skills, makes it more class matchup survivable across wider combat situations. All right, so let me make it smaller so you guys can read this. Here's the thing about longsword. Longsword is better the longer the TTK is, because you have the longer the TTK is, the longer you have to hit a parry. If you're gonna die in 1 or 2 hits, you literally have to land the first parry, or you're dead. Because what you have to understand is when you get a parry with longsword, you start your riposte animation and they keep swinging. The barb or something like that, they keep swinging, bro. They're gonna kill you before you riposte them. Anyways, we'll see how it goes. Like I said, we'll see how the changes go. Better support solo and duo players. We added an in-game party system that allows players to organically form a party in the dungeons. Big W. Current gathering hall has been temporarily updated so players can find a party based on their language. High impact power weapons can now destroy a door without needing to equip a special perk, giving all classes the possibility to run or chase. Giving all classes the possibility to run or chase. Not true at all. What are you talking about? It's just high impact power, like halberd, warmaul, double axe, Ardèche. Morningstar, maybe. Morningstar can break ice. It might actually be able to break doors. Or needs not break doors. Yeah. Definitely not an all-class situation, let me tell you guys. Like, what are rogues gonna do? I guess wizards can break doors, sorcerers can break doors. Yeah, it's just run halberd on fighter or just don't break doors. All two-handers having crush? Not all two-handers, just the ones probably with the most power, like halberd. Alright, dungeon layouts have been improved with certain fixed modules and POIs and adventures can strategically congregate or avoid based on their circumstances. Big W. Big W. Huge W. Ranger might be able to windlass a door. Oh my god. Could you imagine? That's horrifying. Please note that this is just a starting point. We plan to have many updates to build upon polish up systems. As we lead to EA Season 7, we look forward to building this new foundation together with you. Thank you and see you in the dungeons. Okay. Well, all I ask for is a bard buff for once. We've been suffocating. What are you talking about? Bard is going to be like basically one of the only meta classes in the current meta. What are you talking about? All gear got nerfed, which means all bard songs got better, including Shriek of Weakness. Bards are going to be tearing up the dungeon, bro. Bards got forgotten again. I know, unfortunately. Guys, no bard whining, I swear. You cannot be whining about bard. Bards are going to be literal gods right now. You guys have any idea how strong bards are in base gear? Because they give 2 all attributes. They get armor passively. They get 10% more damage. They get 3% more move speed. They get 7% more action speed. Bards have the best stats of any class in base gear. Can't wait to shriek a rogue and one-shot him with a falchion. You actually will. You will. Because if so, Shriek of Weakness reduces their attack power. If you reduce their attack power below 0, it accelerates. It's not -5. It's like -10. Like minus 10% damage. It goes super fast. Ranger windlass a door would be good. Have to reload. You close the gap. He switches the longbow and you one-shot. Either one-shot. Yeah. What's the point of sellables anymore? I guess we'll find out once we get into the game. Yeah, people are super pissed. I do think it's funny that they giga nerfed all 3 melee classes. And then Ranger was like, you know, it's like that, like the scene from Avengers where he's like gives him the taco. He's like, here you go. Also Druid got slaughtered. Druid, Fighter, Barbarian, and Rogue got absolutely dumpstered. Ability of Bard is unmatched. Oh yeah, Bard is gonna be crazy good, man. Yeah, Fighter, Barbarian, and Rogue all got giga nerfed. Super nerfed. Fighter's gonna be crazy slow now. Barb is gonna be super slow, and he's gonna be weaker. Rogue, I mean, they took Rogue out back and shot him. I don't know what they did to Rogue. Warlock got a pretty big buff. This is a nerf. This is quote unquote a nerf. And these are all buffs. These are all buffs. Druid got a massive nerf to everything. Sorcerer got a pretty big nerf. Got it. Bard untouched. Bard gonna be on top. You're gonna see a lot of Bards and Rangers. Why I didn't give Ranger a gun? Windless is close enough. That Vigor nerf worse than what Rogue base HP was in patch 69? I think so. I think it was like 8 back then. What are you gonna play? I'll probably play Fighter. Well, I'm playing the game without rolls and gear. I want to play solo PvP into the game. Like, I want to play a game for nothing. They said they're gonna adjust it, man. They said they're gonna adjust it right here. They literally said right here they're gonna adjust it. They're like, yeah, we're gonna adjust the rolls. So we just have to see what's gonna happen. Reminder, all classes getting a gun next wipe. Hopefully not all classes. Whenever Warlock becoming a demon will clear the equip racial bonus. Maybe. They'll adjust it, trust? I don't know. They said they'll adjust it, so... Like, I don't know. Fighter be a pinata any range class. You see a lot of Sorks too. Sork got nerfed pretty hard. Well, let's basically get 50 cal. Yeah, Sork is gonna get... Sorcerer is gonna be a free kill for Ranger, because you guys have to understand. Remember when they nerfed Mud Shield? And now you can't even keep Mud Shield up like a quarter of the time because they nerfed the cooldown on Mud Shield too. So I don't know. I think Caster Sorcerer got a nerf, and then Melee Sorcerer's just dead. Warlock gonna be squishy for Ranger. Everybody's gonna be squishy for Ranger. Mana Flow with Apex kill you with an Elemental Bolt. Yeah, Elemental Bolt with Apex is gonna one-shot anybody in the head. That's how it is. Just don't get headshot. Easy. Longbows to be so oppressive. Bro, I can't believe they increased the damage of longbow, crossbow, and windlass. It's funny they increased the damage of longsword. That's hilarious to me. But this right here is ooh. Sheesh. Sheesh. Oh no. Yeah, that's not good. Arrow already the best projectile. Yeah. So if you don't want to die to the Ranger, you just have to hope the Ranger misses his shots. Ranger? Yeah. No, yeah, it's gonna be rough, guys. It's gonna be rough, guys. It's gonna be real rough. It's gonna be real rough. Thanks, El Lupinado Ranger Apex. Huh. Longsword Longbow Fighter was already one of the stronger classes in the game. That is crazy that you thought that. Alright. Where's the musket? Well, not until next wipe. That is hilarious. There, oh yeah. Ranger already makes me want to cry. Here comes Hero Shooter. Oh yeah, bro, it's gonna be real bad. Because you guys have to understand, this is okay, so I'm gonna explain this and then we're just gonna like move on. So remember, everybody dies really fast now, right? The TTK, like, everybody's HP got reduced. Melee classes got gutted. We buffed range damage. So you have to understand, Ranger still has a spear. So even if he doesn't double range you, all he has to do in most classes is land one crossbow or one longbow shot, and you're done, bro. You can't melee him. It's like, unless the Ranger's a total bot, like, if he lands one shot, all he has to do is pull out his spear and finish you with a headshot. You're dead. That's it. No one's surviving that. No one's surviving that. So, I mean, I expect we're going to see a massive influx of Rangers and a few Bards. And Ranger's going to just run over everybody. Ranger's going to be good in all forms of the game. Solos, duos, trios. Well, just trios, right? And it's going to be insane. Yeah, I'm feeling a range meta coming. Almost got one shot playing Barb against multi-shot in Sparky lobby. Yep. Almost. Lucky. So you have to understand that torso shots being 125 and head shots being 200 is also a ranger buff. Arm and hand shots are 100%. You don't even need to be a good aim as a ranger anymore. My finger dies the damage multiplier. I'm just saying, guys, you bring a longbone as a ranger, you don't even have to aim at the head. Shoot them anywhere. Shoot them anywhere and it's over. Ranger coming soon? Yeah. Oh no. Yeah, it's... Health was reduced. Your requirement on aiming has been lessened. Even leg shots doing 75%. Oh my god. That's wild, man. Shotgun is full damage now too everywhere. Yeah. Ranger shotgun is gonna kill any class in the game instantly. How long till semi-wipe done? I think they said August is the real wipe, yeah. Probably a month at least. That's gonna take about 2 more hours, yeah. Good shot of orange windless with good rolls is gonna be painful. It's gonna be lethal, it's not painful. You're just gonna die. If you get headshot by a windless, guys, you just got increased damage by 4. And it's on a ranger. So if you get headshot by a windless, you're dead. That's it. Only people surviving a headshot by windless. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know who survives that. Maybe Barb. Maybe Barb. Honestly, I don't think Fighter survives it anymore. Helmets don't matter as much. The Fighter's really good helmets are barely even effective anymore. Instead of 127% damage taken in the head because headshots are subtractive and not multiplicative, they are. It's going to be 187 from a hound skull. No, 177 from wearing a hound skull. You're cooked, bro. You're done. You're done, bro. Yeah, no, Ranger's gonna cook you. And in the body shot, 125%. Bodies can't wear a helmet, guys. Bodies can't wear helmets. So this is just 125. This is only 2% less than a Hound Skull headshot last patch. The evil eyes back, yeah. I would say we would put 5 arrows from shot with longbow realistically. I don't know, fantasy game. We have double jump rogues, who knows? Alright, guys. Yep. These patches are a doozy. Patches are a doozy. Posting a new video. Check it out. Watch it. And this quality is not good. Let's watch their new party in the dungeons. Form allies. Form party. That's cute. Dude, I love this. I love this. It's so good, man. It's such a cool system. I've wanted this forever. I mean, it sucks that everything else in the patch sucked, but this is cool. I like it. Just build projectile damage reduction. You can't anymore. Yeah, true. Who's gonna let you get that close without betrayal? I don't know, man. Just don't be a turd. Let's see the fan art. Guys, chill. Guys, chill. Chill with the fan art, bro. Show what the guys. Just stop gooning. Just calm the gooning down, bro. All right. Buff projectile resistance. You know they're not going to. All right. Cool. Well, that was cool. What do you think, guys? What do you think? Game saved? Game saved, chat? Game a little bit saved? Little save game? Big W, fat W? Little save game, massive W? Fighter's projectile resistance need a buff ASAP. You're not getting it. It's over, bro. Where the dwarf at? I hope never. Alright, well guys, it's like 1 in the morning. I have to get up in 6 hours and I still haven't like showered or anything, so. And making the game easier to balance. Yeah, that's why they're doing it. For sure. And I'm not being sarcastic, I know. Opens fan art, instantly regrets it, yeah. All right, guys. Yeah, I'm going to bed. We're gonna put this video out. If you see a review of the patch note review I just did, we're probably gonna throw the video up, like with minimal editing, honestly, because it's so late. It's so freaking late, guys. I'm actually like super panicking about how little sleep I'm gonna get. All right, I hope everybody has a good night. Love y'all. I will see you all tomorrow. I will be streaming tomorrow. Twitch drops are starting tomorrow, by the way, guys. And sorry, I'm gonna plug this one more time before my stream ends. So Twitch drops to tomorrow. I'm gonna be streaming Dark and Darker, and currently I'm doing the charity stream. I took the progress bar off the screen to read the patch notes, but I'm doing charity stream right now and for the next 2 days for Gamers Outreach Foundation. It's a charity that brings gaming consoles to children in hospitals. So I don't know, I think it's pretty cool. It's really nice. I'll be streaming that for the next 2 days as part of VTuber SummerSlam. My goal of $250 was broken today, so I'm gonna increase the goal tomorrow, and hopefully, we'll get some good donations tomorrow. I'm gonna also tomorrow when I'm streaming, also I'm gonna start the stream by like donating like $50 to it or something like that. So, anyways, hope everyone's good night. See you tomorrow, and love you. Bye. Mooch. Oh.